pure 100% offense the entire time.
Probably has more perfects than anybody in this room against his opponents.
If perfects were a stat that had a leaderboard, I have no doubt that Online Tony would be number one.
Vega, of course, an interesting matchup against Seth because he's in the air so much, and Seth really needs to control that space. Is somewhat weak.
And I will say this much. These two have played each other a lot. They're both SoCal natives. They meet each other a lot at high levels of tournaments.
Tatsu, I think especially, Tony with a few misses there. Maybe feeling some nerves. Tatsu considered by many to be not just a great Vega player, but extremely smart in his matchups, able to make the most of things.
I mean, he used Vega back in Vanilla, which a lot of people actually considered Vega to be probably one of the weakest characters, and Tatsu would be beating a lot of people in fights that I don't think anybody thinks that he had any right winning.
Tatsu looks very comfortable in this matchup.
Lands the crumple, and that's going to be danger.
Here comes the offense from Tony. It's like you said, it's explosive.
Nice flip there from Tatsu just to get away from any mix-ups.
Wanted to avoid that pile driver. Ooh. That's going to be put him in the corner now. Here he comes. Oh, I think that's good.
No!
And I am wrong about Ultras for the 8th time today.
That off the wall from Seth lands so fast.
I know, it is ridiculous. It upsets me every time I see it. I hate losing to that character more than anything. Tony may have missed the cancel there backwards.
Oh, nice cross under there from Tatsu. I don't know if Online Tony knew he was on the other side.
There's heckling from the crowd. Who are they heckling? I can't tell. Very nice. Oh, nice overhead. Following the air throw from Tatsu again, who's really controlling this match, making Seth look helpless.
Yet once again, Seth's strength largely comes from being able to keep people out. But Vega's so versatile, especially with that EX wall dive that takes him to the other side of the screen immediately.
Now, there was something interesting there right before Tatsu closed out the match. We saw him go for the flip out of that immediate situation again. He's gone for that flip every time Tony's been in a mix-up. If Tony can make an adjustment and possibly predict a flip correctly from Tatsu, he might be able to make trouble. Rare miss from Tony.
Tony misses a link.
All right, now Online Tony getting out of the corner there. Oh, cross-up tricks from Tatsu. Catches a lot of people with that. It's one of his specialties. Oh, wow. Sonic Boom caught him out of the air before he could catch him.
That's good. Oh, only one hit.
That was very unusual.
Yep.
The properties on Seth's Supers and Ultras, some of the most bizarre in the game. His tandem vortexes, Ultra 1, Ultra 2, Super, all weird.
Yeah, you're almost better off not hitting anybody out of the air with the Super, because as soon as they land, they get sucked in and there's no way to block.
Exactly.
So it's almost fortunate for Tatsu that he managed to jump in and land on that. And it looks like Tony's trying to opt for a change in stick.
Is it possible he had not brought his own stick and has a borrowed stick? Or
it could be.
We'll see. It doesn't seem to be any drama. It does just seem to be a stick change. Tony having some executional problems, as we saw, dropping links, which is highly unusual for him. He's
very, very strange. Tony is usually this sort of player who, once he starts hitting you, it just feels like make it stop.
Yeah, no, you almost want to be knocked down across the screen, no matter what it costs, because
you would almost prefer that he send you across the screen just to make it end.
All right, and here we go.
We're back at it. No button config.
No, we're just doing some button checks.
Tony making a little adjustment there. Tatsu getting in his taunts. Online Tony looks serious. Tatsu also looking very tough right now. Played a pretty convincing round one. Obviously, it's hard to say because Tony did have a few executional errors, which he's attributing to a poor choice of stick, possibly. So it's hard to say which way it could have gone because obviously anytime Seth lands a combo, it immediately opens up the possibility of more combos and mix-ups.
And we're seeing a different style of play from Tony in this match. Sort of more of a traditional Seth play, I think you would say right here.
And it's paying off so far. Tatsu running into a ton of Sonic Booms and is now at 50% life. And Vega, oh wow, I like that.
That is gutsy.
And again, that time Tatsu not backflipping, maybe because he was so near the corner.
That's probably going to be a stun.
And that's could be it. And Tony manages to get it, even though, again, a slight executional mistake there from Tony. I think he would have liked to land an air hit into the ground link, into the magic feet. Jumping strong catches, gets him with the toe taps, and there's that flip again. We've seen it every time from Tatsu. He's outside of the corner.
Tony still not adjusting to it.
Yep, see, there it was again.
And that time he caught him. That's the reward for Tatsu's correct read on Tony's pile driver attempts.
And now, Online Tony throwing a lot of naked uppercuts right now. Very risky stuff going on there.
Tony's looks to be playing a little mad.
Oh, I think he's getting away.
Yes.
Wow, even the Standing Fierce couldn't reach him. Oh, is that going to work?
No, behind him. Wow, the uppercut.
Ends up not mattering.
Whoa, two
Tony,
flips.
I would imagine, is getting frustrated with those flips. Honestly, I'm getting a little frustrated that he keeps letting Tatsu do it.
He closes him out that time. Again, going for that random uppercut makes it pay that time.
And now we're tied 1-1. Coming down to the last game once again. We've had almost every match we've seen in the semis so far go down to 3 games.
As a tournament organizer who wants the match to finish on time, I do not approve, but as someone who loves hype Street Fighter matches, this is pretty excellent stuff.
And Online Tony once again working on another perfect. Like you said, he seems to get them in bunches.
It's true. Oh, wow. Again, a surprise miss, or no, I can't chalk that up to a reset. Tony doesn't like to pass up those toe taps.
Especially since whenever he lands them, the audience always chants his name.
That is cool.
They haven't had a chance yet all game. Tatsu not giving him those opportunities.
But Tatsu in trouble in this round. Let's see if he can make some tricks happen.
Well,
again, very tough to attack Seth, especially when Tony's been representing those random uppercuts.
That's probably good. No.
Boy, we are
like 0 for 20.
Again, just bet against us.
Oh, nice air throw. Oh, went for the overhead, but didn't quite get it.
I think that could have been punished, but Tony maybe is a beat too slow there. That could be good.
Hit.
Yes, finally we got one.
Woo!
As did Vega.
Online Tony just completely forgot that was even an option.
You know, it's
not a relevant consideration in most of this match.
Yeah, it's not really an issue most of the time.
And it's also, there's actually a strategy sometimes from a lot of players that even though they could have landed earlier, they'll save it for the situations where they know they need it for the win.
You hold off. You find your opponent doesn't know about one trick, you may hold off until the very last second to show it to him.
Yep. Once again, just
Tony with a wake-up ultra and
looking a little rattled, I'd say, and then now in serious trouble.
Yep.
Yeah.
Of course, Seth, very explosive comeback possibility.
Oh, but not today.
Silenced again, just backdashing right out of the shenanigans, and Tony can't be happy about that.
Yeah, and Online Tony has been eliminated from the tournament. That was loser's bracket. Tatsu goes on, and Online Tony
goes home.
And
in terms of the other Americans' hope against return.